Squirrel. Good morning, Palpation Nation. This morning I'm gonna take a little tour of the UC Davis campus and then I give a talk at noon. I was just gonna drive and park at the vet school parking lot, but I saw on Google Maps it looks like there's a nice little trail, about a 20-minute walk, nice and early, so why not? What is going on? My vet school did not look like that. My vet school looked like Siberia. It was really like good education, but we didn't have a lake. I feel so peaceful. Hello, everybody. Don't panic. Dues. I haven't had one yet. I couldn't find any. I went to Trader Joe's to try to find one, and they're too hoity-toity. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be the best. Nobody takes a bite at all. Oh, they haven't noticed yet. Hello, everybody. How many of you have no idea who I am and just came for the pizza? Hands up high. My show must make you stand. That hurts, you guys. Okay, I just wanted to ask that because I wanted to provide you guys with a little bit of context or background of why some sort of crazy Canadian cabinet would be standing here in California today. As was mentioned, my name is Dr. Cody Creelman and I'm a beef cattle veterinarian in Airdrie, Alberta, Canada. How many of you know where Montana is? Okay, about half of you. Good job, guys. So I'm from, if you go to the Montana-Canada border, where I was born and raised, if you go to the Montana-Canada border and drive another 1,000 miles north, no, I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. It is 1,000 miles from the Montana-Canada border north. That's where I'm from. It's called a place called Beaver Lodge, Alberta. 3,000 people, small town. It's not like Dog Sled Canada, but it's getting pretty close to Dog Sled Canada. When I was 16, I did a work experience program at my local vet clinic on recommendation from a young lady who I helped her dad on their farm. And she said, Cody, I think you would really enjoy this. And the first day that I walked into that practice, I was hooked. I fell in love instantly. I loved everything about it. I loved the chaos. I loved never knowing what was going to happen that day. That's what attracted me so much to veterinary medicine. I didn't know if I would be pushing in a uterine prolapse, or draining an abscess, or flushing out a constipated dog. I just never knew what that was going to bring. And I remember after my work experience program, every day I would be late to my English class. And my English, I would walk in with like placenta dripping on my arms, iodine stained all over my body. And my teacher, she would always stop. She saw that glint in my eye. She would stop the class and she would say, "Okay, Cody, tell us your story. And that was like the genesis of my love for storytelling. And then I got into vet school. And for me, vet school was like getting into Hogwarts. This was where wizards are made. I got to leave behind all the muggles and mudbloods and go to this wonderful school of wizardry. You guys are wizards. It was the most fun. I'm from the Slytherin house, just by the way. If you're Slytherin, just be proud, okay? There's so much stigma around being a Slytherin. Everybody wants to be Gryffindor. We can't all be Gryffindors. Some of us have to be Slytherins. And it's better than Hufflepuff. Some of you are taking some Facebook polls, haven't you? And I got into vet school. I'm so excited, so happy. I figured out how to study. I knew how to get 4.0s in undergraduate. You just put in the work. And I got into vet school. And I was incredibly lost. I didn't have a goal anymore. I didn't recognize that my goal had mutated into this sick monster of not wanting to be a veterinarian, but it was just to get into vet school. And when you're 22 years old or 23 years old or however old you were when you got into veterinary school, and you achieve your entire life dream at that young age, that might be the worst thing that could ever happen to a person. To lose that. To lose that feeling. I need that feeling. That feeling I had in undergraduate. That feeling, that burning desire, that sick feeling in my stomach, that pressure. I puked before every single midterm and finals in undergraduate because of that pressure. But that was my superpower, that fear that I would never get into veterinary school. I thrived on that. That's what woke me up early in the morning and kept me studying late at night and made me make all the good decisions to not go to that party, to not go to that dinner. Like, that was my superpower. And then in vet school, it was gone. Because I had achieved all my goals. My entire life goal had been achieved at such a young age, and I was so lost. My first anatomy midterm, let me tell you, that was a good one. I got so behind, I didn't know how to study. I was used to getting my notes, writing them all out once, highlighting them very nicely, very normal pace, reading through my notes 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. All of a sudden, my notes were like a song in my head, and I could go into my final, I could go into my midterm, and I could remember where everything was on every single page. Then I got into vet school. I remember for my small animal medicine and surgery final, because back then there was only like one person who had a laptop in class, so we printed out everything. I remember sitting down to study for my small animal medicine and surgery midterm, and it was 1,500 pages of notes. It was a stack. I was procrastinating, so I counted them quick. It was 1,500 pages. I couldn't do what I was doing before. I was crushed. I didn't have that burning desire. I didn't know how to study. I was incredibly, incredibly lost. But I was able to recalibrate, and it's super corny what I did. But I just recognized that I need a new goal. We all need goals in life. So that goal was just to be the best possible veterinary student I could be. And I know it sounds corny. It's like out of the army, right? Like, be the best you can be. But it was be the best veterinary student I could be. And that didn't necessarily mean getting the best marks. But it meant having the best possible experience that I could. It meant going to every single rounds. It meant networking with professors. It meant going on awesome externships. It meant getting the best possible experience I could out of this school of wizardry. Because I was just incredibly grateful, and it turned things around for me. I had a phenomenal vet school experience after that. Just knowing that my entire goal was just going to be the best possible vet student I could be. So vet school goes by, I was so incredibly grateful. I would do the whole experience all over again. If I could just go to vet school and start from year 1 to year 4 and just do that over and over and over again, I would. Some of you are like disgusted by that. How dare he? His vet school must have been real shitty. I absolutely would. The journey is the best part in anything that we do in life. It's not the destination, it's that journey. Thank you guys so much for coming. There's white stickers and black stickers. Whatever you need, just contact me for sure. Okay? Did you get a sticker? I got 2. Okay, I got the Sharpie. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm all finished my talk and I found a little friend. Hello, what's your name?
Daisy.
Daisy. Oh, you look just like a daisy. Oh, you're the sweetest little thing. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm getting a tour now, and we're in one of the class's homerooms. This is your homeroom?
Yeah, this is ours. So we bring all of our dogs to school during the day, and they hang out up here.
Oh, it's the best thing ever. It's a kennel.
A lot of our class is in class right now, so there's a lot of them in here.
This is the best thing ever. I'll finish my tour. Now I got to run back to San Francisco. Beautiful vet school, beautiful campus. Doesn't get any better than that. This part here is an arborarium. That's like a tree aquarium for those of you that don't know it. But it's not underwater and it's not in glass. We had a few Palpation Nation, I don't want to say the word groupies, but non-veterinary students join us as well at my talk. They hustled their way into the lecture and it was very squirrel. They appreciate they came. They brought me Mountain Dew. They wore my t-shirts, wearing my t-shirts. Very appreciative. I love talking to veterinary students. I love going to veterinary schools. I love seeing them. I love seeing different campuses and connecting with different vet students, and hopefully my talks gives them even one person, just some little nugget that makes their journey just a little bit easier. I know it's corny, I know it's cheesy, but if there's just even one person in one of the lectures, I feel that if in 10 years they send me an email saying you said something in a lecture and it really helped me and put me on course or changed my life in this way, what more could you ask for? I just love it. Oh my goodness, it's like, this campus is like a spa. Look at this. Look at this. That might be wastewater, I'm not sure. Oh my goodness. Okay, I made it to the airport, but that drive I think took 10 years off my life. And I didn't have any food, so I ate some of the raw milk cheese that I left in my car for most of the day, and that was a bad idea. I messed up real bad, guys. Cheese finally got me. Okay, I'm almost at the airport. Well, I'm at the airport, I'm almost in the airport. Couldn't think of a better way to cure a gut ache than airport sushi. Made it back to Calgary, and yeah, how did I leave Calgary yesterday? That's weird. I did too much in 2 days. The San Francisco traffic, and the cellular agriculture company, and the speech, and the... Okay, I guess that's what you can do in a day. Yeah, I'm moving back to California. This is ice on my windshield. Am I right?
I look in here.
Stay out of my gas hole.